there's this legend just sitting there right before us, and that's what a lot of these young kids don't realize, and a lot of people don't realize, that they're these old folks walking around that have so many stories and so many experiences, and they're just legends. You know, they've done feats that people wouldn't even think of doing. And I got to meet him. You know, it was very loud that evening, but I was able to get down and talk to him, and I introduced myself, and he asked me if I was one of the guys doing the row. I said, yeah, and he said, well, let me look at your hands, and he grabbed my hands and ran his fingers across my calluses and said, oh, yeah, you're ready. We're in our regular routine, we're always running or surfing or paddling with our normal job, and we just added rowing to it. As the days went on, we focused more and more on just rowing. And then, you know, the mental preparation, just thinking about what we're going to go through, but just rowing. The route we're going to take, initially we were going to do big chunks, but then as the reality set in of what we're actually going to do, given conditions and winds and how the dory sometimes will react poorly in the wind, we decided to break the journey up into legs. People have asked me, it goes, well, aren't you nervous, aren't you scared, you know, what's going to happen when you get out at sea? But it's just like anything else. After you're exposed to a certain condition, whether it's rough seas or wind, the only way that you can really survive is called normalization of the abnormal. Pretty soon, it just becomes normal. And we just adapt to the conditions and keep plugging along. And, you know, a lot of time, you don't have time to think about being scared or anything, because literally your hands are full. We're going to be busy. And I'm doing it with one of my really good friends, and that really makes a big difference, because we trust each other's talents and abilities. So I'm really stoked that I'm doing this adventure with my friend Rick. Too many people don't really realize, well, they lose track or sight of how lifeguarding began and the legends that came before. Too many people don't identify with some of the older lifeguards. And they did it in an age where there wasn't so much report writing and this and that. They were just watermen. They just faced west. They went out in the water. They swam. They ran. They rode dories. They did whatever it took to save lives. And our motivation behind this is to pay tribute to these watermen and hopefully open up some eyes for some younger kids so they can see what's open to them for them to try to do, and challenges and things of that nature.